What's up, fam? I'm sitting here on the front porch. I just want to go fly today. We were supposed to go to Charlotte, and that didn't happen because it's raining, which sucks. So, no flying for this guy. Hey, excuse me. I'm extremely tired. Haven't been sleeping very well. I don't know what's up. It's just something. I don't know what it is. But, it happens. This week's been terrible. Yeah, anyways, tomorrow I'm supposed to fly. But the purpose of this video was to bitch about the weather, which I've done. And talk a little bit more about mental health on post-surgical depression. Apparently it is a thing. I kind of assumed it was because I'm feeling a little depressed. Not like suicidal or anything, but I feel like less the person I once was, a little less of a man, I guess you'd say. I mean, I am in my 50s and I had fusion surgery on my lower back. I have always been, always been a very physical person. I like to be able to do physical things, mountain biking, weightlifting, things like that. I like to build things with my hands, play guitar, things like that. So things I can't actually do anymore because of my lower back fusion surgery. And it's not that I can't do it, it's that I'm not able to do it at the moment. And I think that's where the depression thing comes in, is you're not quite where you need to be, to move forward. It takes a good long time, and that really, really, really sucks. And I mean a good long time. I mean, it's taken me a year to heal this bone for sure. And like I said, it depends on how much you haven't done, but this is taking a while. When you do hear it from people, you've had the surgery, I would think you're feeling better by now. And, I've looked into it, and it just says that you're supposed to be good to go in like 6 to 8 weeks or less. But depending on how fast you heal, and that's not entirely true. The surgery aspect heals in 6 to 8 weeks, which is like the cutting of your skin down through the muscle and stuff. But the bone graft takes months and months and months. You don't get to do the things you used to do. And even when they say you can pick up 40 pounds and you can drive a car, by God, you better not. You better take it very fucking easy. 'Cause that's what happened to me. I heard green light, and guess what? It was more like a cautionary yellow. It probably should have been a red light for me, because there is a yellow light. I don't know an in between. I'm all go or all stop. It's just me, and it is part of what affects my mental state, because I can't all go, and I am all stop. And I've been all stop for a couple years now. There's a saying, a body in motion stays in motion. And that goes for your mental aspect of it too. When you are good to go and you have no physical issues, then your mental health should be pretty good. If you work on it, you have to practice it sometimes, working on mental health. For some people, they don't have issues. Other people, they're just naturally off balance through chemical off balance, chemically unbalanced. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't know what I am. I know depression runs in my family, and I don't take medication for it. Medications I have taken for it, it doesn't really help me. Excuse me. It doesn't really help so much as it I don't know. It's hard to explain. If I take Valiums, then sure, I get happy, but that lasts for a very little time. If I take Xanaxes, then I get angry and I want to fight. I'm not bipolar, but if I was given bipolar medication, then I want to... anytime I'm getting medication that stimulates your fight or flight hormones, I don't want to run. I want to fight. That's just me. I can't help it. So there's a drug that doctor suggested putting me on for my ADHD. I read up on it, and it helps promote the fight or flight hormone. Because when you're in that mode, you do tend to pay more attention to things, and you're more apt to be able to focus. But for me, it heightens that, yes, but it heightens it in a way that I want to fight, not just pay attention. Oh, I'm paying attention, but I'm looking for weakness. That's not good. So I can't go on those kind of drugs. So I'm limited to stimulant drugs, which work for me the best. And that's not just from the years of meth addiction. It doesn't affect me in the same way as methamphetamines did. Amphetamine is an amphetamine, but it's not quite the same. It's not, Adderall is not low-powered methamphetamines. It's not. Adderall is an amphetamine that it just does affect you in a different way. I don't know how to explain it. I know some people understand and some people don't get it, and that's okay, that's okay. I don't hate anybody per se. I might dislike a few people, but for the most part, I try not to hold any grudges, because honestly, life's too short to be angry all the time. Life's too short to be negative. Life's just too short to not love people and move your life forward in a positive way. That's what I care about. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm feeling better about it. I think my depression's getting a little bit better. It's lifting. Again, I'm not medicating for it. I do my own mental exercises. I'm smart enough to psych myself, so to speak. Which I know doesn't make sense, but every psychiatrist I ever talked to, like, they don't want to talk. They just want to give me a medication and be done with it. And I'm like, that's not actually talk, but at the end of the day, it's like, here, take 2 of these and don't fucking call me. That's what it boiled down to. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want those. I want a life without those pills. I would like a life without Adderall. But my focus is shit. My temperament is kind of shitty too. The only thing about Adderall is it does deaden your emotions, and that's the amphetamines. And you don't always see when you're not being a good person, like when you're being a dick. You don't see it. And again, that's where I help myself in my own mental health, is I reflect on a lot of conversations. I reflect back on my tone in those conversations, the inflection of my voice, and things like that. And I can distinguish it now better than I have before. So that's the one good thing about not being on Adderall, is I can see where I'm being an ass, or most of the time I can't. So I've been on it for a couple of years, so maybe that's part of the issue. I don't know. I can't go on to a drug that's going to stimulate the hormone that helps your fight or flight responses. Because there's no flight in this guy. It's always fight. That's all there is. That's all I know, is just a fight. Because I never give up. Even when I say I've given up, trust me, that's just talk. I just don't give up. I try not to quit. So I can tell you that right now. You need a fighter in your corner? I got you. I got your back. Anyways, this is going to be a longer video than I expected to be. It's just a nasty day outside. It looks like it stopped raining, but it is so wet. I can't even walk down here without getting my feet wet. And I'm watching the birds in the yard here. Yep. Little birdie. I don't know what it is you're getting, but you're getting it. I'm guessing it's a grub of some sort. And he ate it. Nice. Later. Fly away. Yep. Pretty cool. Wished I could be flying like the birds right now. Nope. Side of my house. Here, let me show you why. Hang on. You see that? That's why. See all that? That's why. All that. That's why I'm not flying. All that. That's why I'm not flying. It's just too damn wet in my yard. And it's still raining, so fuck it. We'll be on 11 minutes. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.